Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys a brand new Pokemon Masters video today. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new Blue event that is going to be coming out tomorrow. It's going to be dropping actually tonight at 11 Pacific time, but that's going to be 2 a.m. Eastern time, and it's really Tuesday essentially for most of us. But this brand new Blue event, the first big event for Pokemon Masters, has officially leaked. I've got all the information for you right here in this video, so hit that like button down below. Make sure you guys subscribe for daily Pokemon content, and let's jump into it, man. We got some crazy stuff going down here for the Blue event. For those who don't know, Blue is known for rocking his Pidgeot, and that is what he's gonna have in Pokemon Masters. He is gonna be the first new 5-star sync pair to be revealed and released, and we've known this was coming, but we've got all the details in this video. So let's take a look here. First thing, we've got the Reach for the Top Blue event data mine info found on the Pokemon Masters subreddit, which I am subscribed to now. Super duper cool. It's growing pretty quickly, so if you guys want to check that out, that's pretty cool. But basically, we have a general idea of what's going to be going down to the event, including all the different drops and the different drop rates to get Blue, and a new character we're going to talk about as well. One of the things about this event that's a little bit of a bummer is there's only going to be 600 gems. I'm actually on the Game Press page now, and basically the idea behind it, there's going to be 11 event story quests and 15 event missions. There's going to be a 4-week campaign, and every week the drop rates of the sync pairs are going to rotate, so we'll talk about that because we have the data mine for that as well. There's going to be a co-op quest that you can farm to get these vouchers here, and you can use those vouchers to basically go to the shop and get different items for them. It's a little unclear what these vouchers are going to ultimately return to, but what we do know is that you're going to be able to get these vouchers, and there's going to be a total of 600 gems that you're going to be able to get through the mission and the first time story clears. So there's going to be a little new story added, and then there's going to be missions that you can do for a total of 600 gems. A little bit disappointing though, because that only equates to 2 new sync pairs, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, especially my free-to-play friends out there, that's a bit of a bummer. I've been saying that you have to, by the way, you have to be at stage 5 to be able to do Blue, but I've been saying that it might not be a terrible idea. We've talked about re-rolling. We've had some videos on how to re-roll and get those 5 stars. If Blue happens to be like your absolute favorite sync pair or trainer in the game, it might not be a bad idea to re-roll if you're free to play. Otherwise, your chances of getting Blue are going to be pretty slim, and you really have only about a week window to get Blue at a higher odd. His percentage chance is going to go down after that first week, and again, we'll talk about that here shortly. So that's going to be the gist there. We've got all these different story quests here for Blue. You've got the different events at the top, different things where you have to battle Blue. You'll get these different tickets. Again, you'll get some gems as well. 600 gems total, and it looks like you can get some other stuff, some coins and things like that. It actually seems this might be what you transfer them for, some replay tickets and all that stuff. So that's going to be the gist there. A little bit more detail on Blue himself as a character. He is a special striker, normal type, 5-star sync pair. And you can see as a rank, he's actually ranked as one of the best special attackers in the game. And we're looking at regular Pidgeot here. It does have Mega Pidgeot as well. A little bit of details on it. It's got pretty good stats, it's got pretty good buffs, it's got a couple different really good moves. We'll look at its moves here. Air Slash has a moderate chance to flinch, 95% accuracy. You've got X special attack to boost your special attack by 2 stages. You've got Air Cutter, which actually hits all opponents, and it has a higher critical hit ratio, which is really cool. So kind of a spammable attack like Karen and Houndoom's Snarl. And then you've also got Smellulator, which really kind of benefits all of Blue's moves, increases the user's accuracy, evasiveness, and critical hit rate. So that's going to mitigate the low accuracy on Air Cutter and the low accuracy on Air Slash to be able to hit those higher, and also the higher critical hit rate for Air Cutter. So you're going to have the higher critical hit rate, you're also going to have the less chance to miss, and then you'll increase Pidgeot's evasiveness. But the real thing about Pidgeot here is that once it is able to get its sync move off, it can evolve into Mega Pidgeot. And Mega Pidgeot, as you can see, has the highest special attack stat in the game at level 100. So Mega Pidgeot, very, very good. And the big thing about Mega Pidgeot is if you look at its moves, it actually is going to replace the first move, Air Slash, with Hurricane. Hurricane is a very powerful flying type move that will never miss if it's raining out, and has a chance to leave the target confused. So very, very good attack. You automatically get it if you Mega Evolve, and very high base power move. Very, very high base power move. Paired with Smellulator, which is going to increase your accuracy, is going to make this hurricane devastating. It is going to be very, very strong to hit these hurricanes. And again, if you pair it with something that sets rain, I believe Pelipper does, you can make it so you'll never miss when it's raining. But I think the key to this set is going to be using Smellulator, boosting that accuracy, boosting your critical hit rate, and then firing off powerful hurricanes after Mega Evolution. So that's going to be the gist there for what he can do. His accuracy cannot be lowered. He also has speed cannot be lowered in terms of his passive abilities, so nothing too crazy there for passives. But Blue is looking to be one of the more powerful characters in the game. In fact, let's see what Game Press says about it. Very similar to Houndoom in terms of how it kind of reaches its Mega Evolution, but the strongest special attacker in the game. Is Blue and Mega Pidgeot going to be better than Houndoom and Karen? I don't know. I do think that the fact that Karen can actually lower special attack to kind of increase the bulk of the overall team with Snarl while it's getting set up is really, really good. I think that to me edges it out slightly over what Pidgeot can do, but those hurricanes are going to be insane. Pidgeot's very fast. It's very powerful. It's got a really, really good special attack stat, as we mentioned. When it Mega Evolves, the highest special attacker in the game, so it's looking to be pretty good stuff there. Now, let's talk about this. Let's take a look at this. This is actually the drop rates for the event. The first bit here doesn't really pertain to this, but you can see the first right here. So this is the first week 1 Blue Spotlight Scout. You're gonna see that Blue, all the different characters, Brendan, Karen, Chris, Olivia, Phoebe, etc., Gardenia, Grant, all these different characters, they're at a 1.1% drop rate. Blue is gonna be a 2% drop rate for the first week of this event. So you're gonna be able to have a higher chance to get Blue when this event drops for the first week. It's gonna be a 2%. So all the other 5 stars are gonna drop down to 1%, and Blue is gonna go up to 2%. All right, so that's big. So for all my re-rollers out there, if you want Blue, the first week is gonna be your best bet to do that, but you're gonna have less of a chance to get all the other stuff because previously those drop rates are higher. The normal drop rates are actually higher otherwise. So keep that in mind. The just the 1% drop rate for the 5 stars is actually lower. So Blue is gonna kind of be the highest 5-star. Now week 2 is gonna be Olivia's Spotlight. So Blue is gonna go down to 1%, and then Olivia is actually gonna shoot up to 2%. So week 2, so in 2 weeks essentially, or in a week actually after the event drops, Olivia is gonna be the higher one to get. Then Lyra and Totodile are gonna be the boosted person. So you'll be able to get Lyra and Totodile boosted at 2%. And then Hilbert and Oshawatt are gonna be revealed and released at 2%. So another 5-star sync pair, Hilbert and Oshawatt, are gonna be revealed and released in this event. And let's take a look at Oshawatt here, which is gonna be revealed, like I said, the 4th week. It is a water type support, 5-star support, which I like the fact that it's a support. You can see it's got decent defense, overall natural, decent bulk. I mean, it's gonna rank number 5 overall bulk because of its defense and special defense. Does not evolve, it seems. It's the premier cheerleader Pokemon of Masters. Got high bulk and a passive. That means he never backs down from a challenge. So let's take a look. So Impervious, it prevents it from losing any stats at any time. So if you raise stats via buffs, they're permanent. So that's really big. These passives are insane. Will and Azatu has this kind of passive where, for those who don't know, when you get hit with a sync move, you lose all your buffs, but Impervious is going to keep it so he doesn't lose his buffs, which is massive. He's going to have Aqua Tail, it's a good normal water type move. X Speed All is going to boost the speed of all allied sync pairs. In this together, the lower his HP is, the more it raises the attack of allied sync pairs, so that's going to be big. And then Waterfall. So very, very good. You can boost the speed and attack. It's going to be a very good competitor to Dusclops in a way, being able to do that. And in some ways, I actually feel like because of Impervious could be really, really good compared to Dusclops. I think they both have their own kind of niche. Obviously, Dusclops gives you the opportunity to boost critical hit ratio. This is going to allow you to boost your speed. I don't know. I think they're both going to be very, very good, but it's a good replacement to boost attack and also boost speed. And again, you won't lose those stat boosts specifically on Oshawatt because its stats cannot be lowered with Impervious. Obviously, Dusclops has higher bulk, but definitely something worth noting. Not going to be able to evolve this thing, though, as of this moment in time. So some pretty cool stuff there regarding Hilbert and Oshawatt coming out in the 4th week of the Blue event. The last thing I wanted to touch on in this video is a couple different Signasuits that have been kind of teased or found in data files. We obviously know about Signasuit Brock, which pairs him with Tyranitar, but there's 4 other Signasuits that have been kind of shown in the game files. One of which is another blue, which may be blue and Blastoise, because we know blue's coming out with Pidgeot, but this could be blue with his Blastoise, I don't know. Cynthia, and Cynthia's main sync pair is obviously going to be Garchomp, but this is showing Cynthia wearing Como-O gear, so perhaps Cynthia is going to also be coming out as a Signasuit with Como-O. That's Cybold wearing some sort of a waiter outfit. I don't know what Cybold would have. He obviously is paired with Clawitzer right now. I'm not sure what he would be paired with otherwise. And then Misty wearing some sort of like swimmer's outfit. Perhaps we're going to see Misty and Gyarados, maybe Misty and Tentacruel, maybe Misty and Seaking, I don't know. But, you know, we'll see what happens with Misty. Misty and Gyarados could actually be pretty cool. So we'll see what these various new sync pairs are going to entail. But that's the rundown on the new blue event dropping. It's essentially today, but it's really tomorrow because of time zones. So you're going to want to save those gems, guys. Only 600 gems for this event. Definitely a bit of a bummer, but we are getting 2 new sync pairs this month, Blue and Pidgeot, and then Hilbert and Oshawatt, a good support. And ultimately, like I said, just keep saving those gems. If you want to get blue, reroll is probably the play. I've got a playlist so you can check out for all my Pokemon Masters videos. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.